What podcast reviewer 37 describes as an indiscriminate hellish ride that I would not wish on my worst enemy. The industry's elite have said time and again, man, fuck those guys. Get ready, if your ears had butts, they'd about to be fucked. Welcome to the Butt Fuck Nowhere Show. Oh, yeah, buddy.
Fuck yeah.
Welcome back.
Fuck, you're gonna make me come.
Welcome back to the first episode post No Nut fucking November.
I feel loose, man. I feel anxiety free. I feel.
Oh yeah, the itch, the monkey's off your back.
Yeah.
Yeah, and today that's what we're gonna talk about. It may even surprise you because we're gonna be discussing post No Nut clarity.
Yeah.
And what our thoughts are on it. But before we do that, if you want to go follow us, you can go to @Game Magazine on YouTube, TikTok, Instagram. Like, comment, follow, subscribe. Also, if you like Twitter /X, you can go to @GameRageMag there. If you want to follow Adam, you can follow him at All Gas No Trash Official on Instagram and check out the All Gas No Trash podcast. All right.
Who goes first?
We did it. Well, I mean, I don't know if I have as many important things to say as you do, so I guess I'll get my bullshit out of the way.
Okay.
This year it wasn't that hard, in my opinion.
I edged a lot too, though.
I do think. Wait. So you did touch your dick?
No,
you just didn't nut.
I didn't nut. Yeah. Well, I don't know. I didn't touch my dick at all.
Well, that's what edging is. Edging is jerking off to the point where you're about to nut and then stopping.
I thought edging was like anything that counts like grinding or like.
No, that's gooning. All right.
Oh shit! I didn't know. I didn't know
gooning is when you do like that kind of shit. Like you're not actually touching your dick. You're just gooning all day.
Yeah, like I just needed to like subside my my boner, so like. You know, I'd grind something like my bed or whatever. And I'm like, all right, cool, I'm good.
Also, I guess like that's just kind of like half gooning, half edging. All right, we'll get counted, but whatever. And so part of the reason why is I kind of did cheat in a way.
How so?
Well, because like what I ended up doing is I stopped taking my like testosterone boosting supplements that I take. I stopped for the whole month.
So now you become effectively a soy.
Yeah, I've become a soy boy. So like I really wasn't like, I mean, I still was horny a lot, but not, dude, last year when we did it and I was on that shit, man, I was like, dude, I was losing my mind. Like I was going insane. That's why I think doing it this way this year was like it was a little more even keel because I'm not like overly fucking horny because my testosterone levels are through the roof. Like now they're just like kind of normal. So like it wasn't as bad.
Yeah.
And I mean, I will say the load that I dropped was a fucking insane load. I mean, my like the tip of my dick felt weird afterwards. Like,
did you like?
It felt tingly and like I don't know. It was very even like okay. And I'll also say this too. Like, I didn't realize that like when your shit gets backed up, right? Like your prostate enlarges.
It does,
and it gets like that's where some of it goes, and that's where you end up having like if you have a wet dream or whatever. Like, it's just you're involuntarily spasming your prostate, and it just shoots. There's just enough in there to where it just shoots some out or gets a little bit out, right?
It's just pre-cum or is it semen?
No,
or semen and pre-cum?
It's a little of both. It just depends on how long you've been like not how long you've abstained or whatever.
Okay.
But like man, I tell you what, dude, my balls, I could feel, like, you know when you have a really big fart and you feel your colon deflate? Like, that's what I felt like. I felt my prostate deflate as I was, like, nutting, and like, it shot out. Okay, and this is also very weird, too. It felt like I shot out, like, old jizz. Like, it felt like it wasn't healthy jizz because it had been sitting there for too long. Like, it felt like some of it had died because it hadn't been used or whatever. It wasn't in my balls. It had moved up into the prostate. It was sitting there. Like, the first shot was kind of like, it was like a dankish yellow looking color. It was a little weird. I don't know if that was maybe because of the lighting in the room, but like, I'll tell you what, the next 3 or 4 ropes were fucking just like neon white, man. Just neon white.
That Pearl Jam.
That pearl necklace just painted everywhere.
Oh, sweet. Did I give you that?
So, yeah, I will say it was fucking quite excellent. I enjoyed it. It was a good time. And, hey, it is what it is. Next year, I mean, I'm probably gonna do it again. No, not November, obviously, just because it's it's a simple exercise of, like you said, just maintaining self-discipline. And next year, though, I think I'm gonna do it back on hard mode again because I felt like this year was just not like. Man, last year I got so much fucking shit done, dude. I wrote like 2 albums. I did like 2 albums of Millennial Frog shit. Mm-hmm. Like, I didn't do anything this fucking time. So I feel like that is that next time I'm gonna do it like full bore, like I was, a full fucking supplement level, and just get like angry and just fucking lose.
That's like handicapping yourself.
Yeah. But you know what? I did it. I still did it. Like, I still succeeded, and I got a lot of shit done in the process. So,
yeah.
Like, I feel like that's what I need to do.
Yeah.
But anyways, how did yours go? What were your thoughts?
I mean, shit. You know what sucks? You know when you were a kid and you used to get like pats on your back for doing good shit and you felt good about yourself, and as an adult,
you don't get that anymore.
It's like you made the achievement, right? But it's like, well, that was it.
No one told me I did a good job. Like,
yeah, I mean, I'm not looking for approval or anything, but like that's kind of the deal. When you make personal achievements, it's like, well, I fucking did it, you know. Other than that,
we should have made little participation trophies, like little November.
I mean, at the very least, I got my fucking diamond no nut. I haven't gotten it yet, but whenever that gets distributed out on the R subreddit or the subreddit R fucking no nut November,
is there a bunch of people on there just being like, just not actually jerking each other off, but like, figuratively jerking each other off, going like, shaking hands, yes, good job, man, we did it, good job, you did good, good work. Like,
yeah, they had like an hourly countdown, like every fucking time zone was like sounding off, like Saudi Arabia, fucking Iran, California was like one of the last ones. It was kind of cool, but yeah, I had a weird experience. Like, I beat off and then I folded into myself like a neutron star. Yeah, dude, it was weird. Like, I blew my load and it was like extra sensitive, like the tip of my dick.
Yeah.
And I was like,
seizing, you're having a seizure.
I look like fucking, have you ever seen, I'm not even that big of a Harry Potter fan, but you know, have you ever seen when fucking, when Voldemort like becomes a fetus?
Oh yeah, and he's like,
yeah, that was me. Yeah.
Ironically, shooting things that will never become fetuses.
Yeah. I folded into myself, and I don't know, man. I'm like, I don't know if I need this anymore. Like, I know a lot of people do it because it's just an urge that we have biologically.
What is it that you said last time? It's performative or whatever. Like, it's like something that you just do because
it's a biological function that we have to do because it's just like our pre-genetic disposition to fuck. To create, to populate the earth or whatever. So I did it, and I'm like, man, I don't know if, like, sure, it felt great in the moment, but I'm like, I don't know if I need this anymore. I've been away from it so long that I feel like I've developed like a detachment from the thing, like, pornography and beating off. I'm like, I don't know if I need this anymore. So now I'm thinking, I think I could do this for the rest of my life. Like, I think,
wait a minute. You're saying you think you could not ejaculate for the rest of your life?
Yeah.
Dude, that's a fucking
But I'm only going to commit to 1 year because I need to see if I can even do it for 1 year. But
listen, 30 days is hard enough.
Yeah.
You think you can do it for a fucking whole year?
Yes. I don't know. I told you, I don't know what happened. I don't know what happened after I ejaculated, but I feel good. Like, I'm at peace with, as a teenager, you just do it because you're like, you don't know what to do with yourself. You're just like a rapey dog, like, that wants to up everything, right?
You just want to ejaculate.
And then as you get older, like, you kind of become more in control of it. I'm sure, like, once you get into your 40s and 50s and shit, it just becomes I don't know if it becomes a non-existent problem, but judging by the fact that most people get erectile dysfunction or old people having sex just sounds grotesque to me anyways. Especially for myself. Like,
yeah, man, but when you're an old person, who cares? Also, I do feel like I'm never going to fucking not. I feel like I'm always going to have this fucking monkey on my back. Like, I feel like I'm always going to have that urge or that, like, I don't know what you want to call it, but I just feel like I'm always going to have it. That biological need to fucking just ejaculate, and it's going to be constantly gnawing at the back of my subconscious.
I don't know, man. I don't know if I broke the spell because I did it.
Fuck, man.
And the feeling of it afterwards. But I think I could do this for at least a year, and then everything else afterwards. I mean,
listen, you truly have the potential to possibly ascend into a higher level of consciousness if you do.
It's entirely possible. Right? I don't know, and I also felt better somewhat. In some ways, I felt better and worse because, yeah, dude. If I do this for a year, of course my dick is gonna be erect like pretty much all the time. It's gonna be sensitive as fuck, right?
Yeah.
But I also think it in some ways gives you energy.
Mm.
Because you're just always on edge.
Yeah.
Yeah. You know, I don't know. I felt good. Like I felt good doing this for the 30 days. I'm like, man, I could live without this. I feel more energetic somewhat because it just feels like I'm on edge all the time because I don't know like where my next boner is going to come from.
Oh my God, dude. Okay. All right. I'll tell you right now, this sounds like an excellent science experiment. I will be the outside observer. I am not going to be joining you on this journey.
Yeah.
I will just be along for the ride. I'm not actually going to do this because I cannot. I'm telling you right now, I cannot. I need to fuck. All right. This is what needs to happen.
Also, do you notice that there's something of like a degradation in your boners? Like, you know, when you beat off a lot and you're not exactly half chub, but you kind of have like a flaccid penis.
Yeah, if you jerk off too much, it's like it's not as hard the like sixth time in a row.
Yeah.
Like, you know.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, it happens. I mean, I think that's normal. I think everybody has that.
Like I was rock hard, like
the whole way.
The whole way.
Even afterwards, I could have went again if I was like, no, I don't want to get too crazy. I might pass out. Like I already expunged a shit ton of liquids. I need to go drink a couple Gatorade. My dick was hard for another 20 minutes afterwards. Like, yeah, I could have went again.
Yeah. So I don't know. That was another weird thing. So that was kind of cool. But yeah, overall, like I said, I keep going back to the fact that after I blew my load, I felt like I was at peace. I'm like, I don't know if I need to do this anymore, dude. And I don't know why that is. I can't figure out why that is. I'm going to put that shit to the test. Obviously, like, I already blew my load, so I can't just do it in December.
Yeah,
I can't
right.
do.
Yeah, I can't start now.
I can't do No Nut November in December. So like now I just need to run off the rest of the month and then start fresh January 1st.
You might as well furiously masturbate for the next 30 days.
Yeah.
And then never again.
Yeah, we'll see.
Or at least a year. Dude, all right. And then we will be giving, come January, we're going to give constant updates. And
a weekly update?
There'll be a weekly episode for sure, at least one BFN episode. I mean, listen, we're doing multiples anyways, but like, I mean, one of the episodes every week that we do is going to be fucking the new update for Adam not ejaculating.
Yeah. You know what it is too? And maybe this is the higher plane of existence thing or just self-fulfillment or self-satisfaction in a different way. The amount of satisfaction that I get from doing this shit, I think that's carrying me mentally
okay
over like beating off or whatever. Because that's kind of like a temporary release, right? It's like it feels good in the moment or whatever. Oh, yeah, but man, doing this shit, it feels good all the time. Like it's even when I think about it, I'm like, oh man, what are we gonna do? What are we gonna do next week? We don't have any episodes planned, but I'm sure we're gonna figure it out because we always figure it out every week.
Yeah, we always figure it out. We always somehow come up with 16 fucking episodes of shit to talk about.
So
I was gonna say too, I have noticed like, because we have like been seriously putting off doing the comic shit because like I don't know why, but
it's fine.
But what I've noticed is like I feel like we were using the comic shit as a crutch because we didn't necessarily believe in ourselves that we could do 16 episodes a week and have enough shit to talk about.
Okay, like, I don't know if it was that. Well, I feel like we're meeting a quota.
That's what I'm saying, but like I felt like we were like, okay, we need to hit the quota and like maybe we don't know if we can fucking come up with 16 episodes of shit so we can just fill this in.
Yeah.
But I feel like as of late, like the last at least 3 weeks, we've been like killing 16 episodes at least every week and like coming up with shit that's like, oh cool, we haven't really been doing much comic stuff. So like, I don't know. I kind of feel like maybe we're like, it's that 10,000 hours thing we talk about.
Yeah.
I know this is a separate topic, but like you said that and I just brought it up.
Now it's transitioned over to the Game Rage quarterly meeting check in. Well, I mean, it's almost about that time, I think. I don't know.
It's not until fucking January, basically.
Right.
So we'll do that episode, the quarterly, the Game Rage quarterly meeting.
Yeah, well, I mean, for sure, I feel like we've been doing things that we want to, as opposed to, because obviously we haven't been doing the comic shit because we don't want to do it. So I'm cool with doing shit because we want to.
Yeah, I
and
agree.
if we don't hit 6 or 7 episodes, I'm cool with that too.
Yeah.
If it's like only 5, fuck it.
Whatever, yeah. Just do shit we want to do.
So I guess we'll reconvene January. Whatever that first
whatever the
Thursday.
whatever the last day of whatever the first Thursday is of fucking January.
So we'll be back with a weekly update of maybe possibly exploding into a ball of jizz.
Because the first 30 days is probably not going to be that interesting because like you did that already.
Yeah,
it's really going to be after that when shit's going to get wild because that becomes uncharted territory.
Yeah,
and I'm actually very curious to see what's going to happen. So looking forward to it.
Yep.
Anyways, you got anything else for this one?
No. For those that made it, congratulations and a pat on the back. I don't know if I want to shake your hand, but
yeah, definitely not. Definitely not because it's probably covered in jizz. I know mine is. But see, that's the thing. I jerk off left-handed, so like
left-handed.
Yeah, I jerk off left-handed.
You're not a switch hitter.
Nah, I tried with the right. It's just weird. I don't like it.
It's like, oh man, I'm getting jerked off by a stranger.
Yeah, that's kind of what it's like. But it's just, I don't know. It's like uncoordinated. It's not coordinated enough. Like, listen, the left hand knows exactly what the fuck to do. All right, like.
Might have to get Tommy John after this.
Yeah, I'll definitely. Well, no,
for the next 3 weeks. Yeah,
I think that's why I developed the left-handed ejaculation or the left-handed jack-off method, so I didn't have to fuck up my throwing arm. Because that is the Tommy John. Like you'd have to get Tommy John from jerking off too much. Like,
yeah.
Or at least tennis. You get tennis elbow from jerking off too much.
Yeah, that'd be funny.
Anyways, all right. Well, that'll be the end of it. Go check us out. Game Rage Magazine, YouTube, Instagram, TikTok, Game Rage Mag, Twitter/X. You can follow Adam at All Gas No Trash Official on Instagram. And congrats to everyone who made it. We'll catch you on the next one. This has been the Butt Fuck Nowhere Show. Thanks for listening. Don't forget, subscribe and like on Instagram and TikTok at Game Rage Magazine. Also on Twitter/X at Game Rage Mag. Also visit our website, www.GameRageMagazine.com, for a host of other podcasts and more. Thanks for listening.